So recently I've been touring more new construction properties with clients than I usually do. And I'm comparing this to resale, obviously. And I'm really contributing this to the inventory shortage that we continue to hear about. People need to move, and new construction is a sure thing. Hey everyone, it's Ashley Lazarian, your local realtor serving the metro Atlanta suburbs. And on this channel, I'm going to help you navigate the real estate market, interior design, and I'm going to share some of the local hotspots you shouldn't miss. Let's jump in. I wanted to share these tips with you today just because with the market shift the way that it is, I feel that it's really important that you can wrap your brain around new construction as a whole. So first thing is really understanding the two different types of new construction. There's custom homes, and with custom homes, that's more where you purchased a piece of property, you went and found a builder, and you've done your research on them. They're going to build this specific home for you. You might have shopped around and brought your own floor plan, or you might have talked with that builder and you've seen a home that they've previously built, you loved it and said, I want you to build that for me. On the flip side of that, you have what we call production building, which is what you pretty much see on every street corner right now. So in production building, a builder has come in, they've purchased a very large plot of property, and they have subdivided it into homes that they've gone ahead and they've done their research to see what type of home is going to do well here, what price point is going to do well here. They probably have 4 to 6 floor plans that they specifically build in this neighborhood. You can't choose anything else but those floor plans. They have also predetermined the price point for that neighborhood and the design options that you will have available to you. Now, because of land being so expensive these days, one of the downsides and complaints that I hear often about new construction is the lot sizes. They tend to be a lot smaller, probably 1/3 of an acre or below, and you're kind of close to your neighbor, like real close. With production homes, that builder has a realtor that represents them and has a fiduciary relationship to them. Well, what does that mean, right? So a fiduciary relationship means that that realtor's job is to represent the builder and no one else. You can really think of them as like the listing agent for the builder. Now, just like the builder has someone that is representing them, that listing agent we talked about, obviously you'll want to have someone that's representing you as well. You want to make sure that you have somebody that's in your corner with an allegiance to you and looking out for your best interests. Recently, the contracts that builders use have added a few stipulations, if you will. Well, one of them is the fact that they have 2 years to build the home. So if they write into that contract, your close date is going to be July 5th, and they end up missing that close date, you really have no recourse. The other thing that I've seen is they're going ahead and adding a stipulation in that if prices for materials to build the home continue to rise, they can then obviously turn around and put that price on you. So let's say you bought a $430,000 home, prices have risen, they can just up to $475,000 and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. So we have to really make sure that we read over these contracts and stipulations with a fine-tooth comb these days. Another important thing for us to check into is, does the builder have any incentives going on with a preferred lender? So a lot of times they have a preferred lender that they are kind of working with consistently throughout the neighborhood, and that lender is offering things like $5,000 towards closing cost or waiving certain fees. So while I love my lender, I trust them very, very much, and I want to work with them at every opportunity that I can, sometimes it's impossible to beat the incentives that the builder's lenders are offering. And I'm not one to say don't take the money. One of the most frustrating things about new construction, in my opinion, and from a lot of clients that I've worked with, is the upgrades. So you pull up to a neighborhood or you drive by and you're qualified for $350,000. There's a sign out there that says homes from the low threes. So you think, I'm qualified up to $350,000. I could do that. I could buy new construction. And then we go take a walk through the model home. It's nowhere close to the low 3s. It's actually in the low 4s. How did this happen? Well, when you go into a home, the model home specifically, they've most likely gone ahead and added in quite a few what we'll call upgrades. These aren't just upgrades such as flooring and cabinets, although those are definitely to come. When you start off with choosing your options, you're actually choosing things that are exterior to the home. So you like that corner lot? Well, that's a $10,000 premium. Or you like that lot that's backing up to trees and no highway? Well, that's a $20,000 premium. Or maybe you really liked that stacked stone on the front, or you want to go ahead and add the 3 sides brick. Well, that's a $50,000 option. Now we have finally made it to the interior, but we're still not to those cabinets. We're more looking at structural. Do you want to add on that sunroom that you saw? Or maybe there's a covered patio that's awesome. It even has a fireplace. That's a $20,000 option. Getting to choose things like your hardwood floors, your countertops, cabinets, even those stainless steel appliances. Well, those are all options as well. Don't get me wrong. The builder does have their base grade that you can start with, but a lot of times everything that we fell in love with in that model home isn't a standard feature. So by the time that you actually get to the look that you're going for, you have priced yourself well out of your comfort zone. I sincerely hope this video had some value points for you and that it's able to help you down the way. I really want to always be a resource, and so if you have any questions or thoughts, please don't hesitate to comment below, or you can email or text me. Thanks for everything. Until next time.